What up, y'all? It's your boy Aaron Pinkney, man. All right. The box truck bishop. Okay. So I've been getting a lot of feedback and responses, and people just asking me a lot of questions concerning the box trucking business. And so I'm just gonna give you a brief rundown about it. And if you like it, please hit the like button, man. Subscribe, because I'm gonna be sending out a lot more information as I grow. You'll know, so hit that notification button as well, man, so that you can stay updated to what I'm putting out. The first thing I want to say about box trucking is do your due diligence, okay? Do your research. I can't stress that enough. I jumped into the game a while ago, man. Probably I've been doing trucking and logistics for about 6 years. I've been working for myself for probably about 2 years. I jumped out and got a box truck a little over a year ago or so. But I jumped out there and I rented the box truck. All right. I rented the box truck. And the thing about renting the box truck that I would say, because a lot of people want to jump into the game renting, and I'm not going to say that that's a bad idea, but what I would say is, had I known then what I know now, I would have come into the game. Number one, I would have come into the game with money. I would have come into the game, me personally, I would have come into the game with at least about $1,500 for gas alone. I would have started. I think that is a good start. $1,500 for gas alone. All right. That's your money. Now, box trucks range from the rental company. Let's just say budget, for instance. And let's just say you've never rented a box truck from them. They might ask you for a $1,500 security deposit. After they give you, you pay that $1,500 security deposit. Let's just say that they're charging you about $600 a week for the rental itself. And then let's say that they're charging you about 18 cents per mile, which is what I was getting charged. And let me tell you, that's very, very good. Okay. Now, what they're going to do is, you get it on a Monday, you've got to turn it in that next Monday or renew it, right? They like to keep that $1,500 security deposit on a credit card or on a debit card or something that they know they're going to get the money off of. Because what they're going to do is they're going to take that $1,500 and they're going to deduct the $600 rental fee per week. And then they're going to deduct like your mileage. So if you went 1,000 miles in that week, 1,000 times 18 cents, if I'm not mistaken, is about $180, somewhere around there. So they're going to take the $600 plus the $180 plus some other taxes and things like that. So that's about $780 right there. Them taxes going to come in, and that insurance and all kind of other stuff that they give you is going to come in. You're going to pay roughly about $1,000 out of that $1,500. So what they're going to do is they're going to send the $500 back to you, or they're going to basically leave it on the card. For you to renew the lease and go another week, you'll have to add another $1,000 on there to match that $1,500 deposit that they want you to initially have. You see what I'm saying? So it's like not like you're coming out with money off the rip. That $1,500, they're gonna take whatever you spent out of that $1,500. So you're basically just topping it off. That's the rental thing. So, but remember what I said. That's about $1,500 per week, per week. And I just gave you a rough estimate. I don't know how many miles you're going to ride, but that's that. Even with the commercial account, if you get in a commercial account, because people say, but I can get a commercial account with them. Well, what that does is, instead of you paying $600 per week for that rental, it'll probably drop down about $400, $450. but and then your deposit might drop. Your deposit might drop some $1,500. I think mine went down to like $900, something like that. After I had shown them that I could pay and all of that, it dropped down from $1,500 to like $900. All right. So you can work in this business with a rental. You can work with a rental. But like I said, just understand that them dropping it, dropping your deposit amount, dropping the weekly rate because you get a commercial account with the company or whatever, those things are not guaranteed. Those things are not in stone. All right. So don't go in there and say, oh, I just been paying $1,500. I've been topping off $1,500 security deposit for a whole month with you guys. I done gave you guys $6,000. Yo, they don't care nothing about that. They might stretch you out another month and you're paying that 6 G's. All right. So, and then gas, you can't roll without gas. So you're going to need that gas. So that's rental. Now, notice what I just said to you. I didn't say anything to you about a DOT number or MC number because rental companies, they're not asking for that. Now, they'll ask for that if you're trying to get a commercial account, but you can go in there and rent a 26-foot box truck just like you would go in there and rent a car with just your license and a credit card or a debit card. All right. So now let's get into that DOT and MC number, because I would prefer everybody that's trying to get into this business, keep your day job while your LLC is getting done. You can do your LLC overnight. Your EIN, they'll send that to you. Your employee identification number, that EIN number, they'll send that to you in about a week or so. Your DOT number, you'll get that by the time you get off of the website, wherever you get it from. Even if it's with the FMCSA website, you'll get it right off of there. Your MC number will take up to, it took me about 4 weeks for me to get mine back. When you get that motor carrier number, you are not, let me explain this first. A Department of Transportation number, a DOT number, that's local. If your state gives it to you, I'm in North Carolina. That's a local number, okay? I am not supposed to be outside of North Carolina delivering loads with just a DOT number. That's why if you look on a school bus, you're going to see just a DOT number. If you look on a city bus, you're just going to see a DOT number. If you look on any state equipment, if you're looking at the city truck, the water truck, they're just going to have a DOT number on them because they're not by law allowed to go outside of the state. That's a DOT number. The motor carrier number is the Federal Transportation Administration is giving you permission to transport goods from one state to the next. That's a motor carrier's number. All right. You're going that MC number. Now, if you look on trucks, you're going to see that number. If you look on 18-wheelers, you're going to see that MC number on there. You're going to see a DOT number. You're going to see an MC number. And for the sake of not getting too deep into it, because those are 18-wheelers, on box trucks and stuff that you see moving like that, you're going to just see a DOT number and an MC number. So, like I was saying, when you get your MC number and stuff like that from the FMCSA, which is where I would say get it from. There are other agents out here. I used this company called Northwest, very good company. You could go to them. I think I paid like $370. They set me up with a EIN number, a DOT number, a motor carrier number, LLC. What else they gave me? I think that's about it that I got from them. And a BOC3, which is a blanket of coverage. They gave me that. A BOC3 blanket of coverage is like you get an agent in each state. So they're gonna send you a listing in like 52 states, and it's gonna be an agent on there for you to call in case something happens in that state. If anything goes down in that state, you get in an accident or you get stopped, whatever the case might be, you're going to have an agent for that state. So they gave me that's called a BOC3. You're a blanket of coverage. So you're covered in whatever state you go into, right? So yeah, they gave me those things for $300 and something, about $400. And then they put me on a payment plan of like $37 per month. So I didn't even have to pay that money like up front. But like once you pay them and they see you start paying them, then they're going to get you right. Okay, now your MC number, when you get that number is not active. Your DOT number, as soon as you get it, it's active. All right. Your MC number is not active when you get it. I don't care if you say, well, the state just sent it to me. It is not active yet. You must get commercial insurance. All right. You must get commercial insurance. Now you might say, but I don't have a truck or I'm driving a rental. They have insurance. No, the federal government, they want you to get commercial insurance to be able to cover whatever product you are carrying. Because in a budget truck, you are not going to get $1 million policy for the freight that you are carrying, because 9 times out of 10, you're not carrying $1 million worth of freight. Okay, so you're going to get a $1,100,000 policy. All right. And the federal government, they want you to have that commercial insurance. Once you go and so what I did was, and I didn't do anything illegal. What I did was, I'm never going to do anything illegal. I'm never going to tell you to do anything illegal. You hear me? If you're doing something illegal or you're trying to skim the line, man, just do it the right way. You know what I mean? Because the stuff will come back later on. And you might be thinking, well, you're getting by right now. Yeah, because you probably ain't making enough money for them to care right now. But once you start making good bread, man, Uncle Sam is going to check you out. He's going to check you out. He's going to check you out. Man, I can't stress that enough. You are going to get checked out. All right? They're going to make sure that you are together. All right? All right? Uniform commercial regulations. You're going to be UCR. They're going to be checking you out. All right? So just do it right. Okay, so what I did was I took the budget truck and I gave the commercial insurance lady, I gave her the VIN number off of the budget truck. And I told her what I was doing. And because I told her this is the type of truck I'm going to be trying to get. So she said, whenever you get your personal truck, you come back to me. You come back to me, give me that VIN number and we'll swap it out. But for the sake of this insurance, I'm gonna run it. So she ran it. She got me a quote. She got all of that. And I got the commercial insurance. She sends that form into Raleigh, which is the capital of the state of North Carolina, where I'm from. She sent it into Raleigh, and Raleigh sent me a form back, probably like 2 weeks. They sent me a form back, and it's your notice of authority, your NOA, which is what brokers and things are gonna be when you go on load boards and get loads. And you fill out carrier packets. We'll get to that in a sec. They're going to ask you for your notice of authority. Well, I got that piece of paper that says Pinckney Transport Services is now authorized to carry freight from state to state up under this MC number and DOT number. You're going to get the piece of paper. You know what I mean? But it didn't happen until I got my commercial insurance. So what I would say to people trying to get into it, I would tell you, honestly, I would say, go ahead and get your LLC out the way. Get all of your business stuff out the way. Get your DOT number, get your MC number, get your commercial insurance. Get all of that stuff out the way. Keep your day job, all right, until your number goes active. Once your number goes active, your MC number that is, okay, I would say don't jump out there just yet, because major companies don't really like to give loads to people who are not proven. And in the box trucking industry, up under that MC number, well, I guess it's not in the box trucking industry, it's just like in the trucking industry, period, when you are operating up under your own authority, your authority is not like mature until you've had 3 months under your belt. They want you to have at least 3 months under your belt. Just like, to be honest with you, they call you a professional driver after only 1 year. Because what they're saying is after 1 year, you've seen all types of driving conditions. You've probably been state to state. You done been across way stations and things of that nature, you know. So they're considering you a professional driver. You done had to watch the wheel because some crazy driver wants to pull out in front of you. Well, 3 months in the box trucking industry says a lot. I mean, we deliver a ton of loads in a month, let alone 3. You know, some people are really getting it in, 2 and 3 loads per day. So what do you think they looking like when it comes to 3 months? They've got plenty of experience, you know what I mean, on transport and freight. So you can get, I hear people saying you don't have to wait 3 months. You can get, yes, you can. Did I get loads when my MC number was young? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, I got loads. I got a lot of loads because I was working up under one of my buddies' MC numbers. I was working up under one of my friends' numbers. He was booking loads for me. I was getting them. I was running them. And what he was doing on the rate confirmation or rate con, he was putting me down as the driver. So they knew I was on as the driver. You know, so when I was running for places like TQL, Nolan, Landstar, XPO, when I'm running loads for these people, I come back and I'm calling and I'm seeing loads on the load board. I'm like, hey, who's this? Hey, look, this is Aaron. My MC number is young, man. But look, I ran up under such and such company. And they're like, okay, well, what's that number? I'm like, the number is this. They like, yeah, it's registered with us. I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to run under that number right now, man. You know, I'm just letting you know I ran plenty of loads for y'all. Help me out. You know, some people gave in. We remember you, Aaron. We're going to give you a shot. You know what I mean? You blow it, man. You going to wait till you 3 months in. You know, some people did. Some people said, can't do it, man. You know, you can't run the load up under his number. No, I don't want to do that. I want to run it under my own. So I had to wait on some people. Some companies that I ran into that was putting loads out there on the load board, they were young just like me. So they were willing to give me a shot to get their name in the game, you know? And so with those young companies, though, I was doing EFS, electronic funding services, all right? It's like a quick wire. They'll give you like a number. Like when you go pick up the load, you're going to get a bill of lading, a BOL. And I would take the picture of the BOL. I would send it back to them to show them, hey, I just picked the load up. And like, say I was getting $1,500 for the load. Like they would shoot me like half of it up front on a card. They would send me like $750. And they would send me like the code and they would text me the code. And I would go to like Pilot, Flying J, something like that, TNA. I would go there, right? And I would fill out this COM data check. And I would put the access number that they gave me on the COM data check, give it to them. It'd be $750. They take like $3, $4, $5 off of it. And they boom, boom, boom. They cash me out. They give me half of the money right there. Now, what the EFS is for, like they'll send it to you so that you have gas and all of that to get their freight there. And then once I got there and I dropped the freight off, took the picture of it, and then got them to sign the BOL, to sign the final copy. I would shoot them with that. Hey, I dropped it off. They shoot me the other part of my bread. Now, it's a big trust issue right there. Because what if they don't want to send me the other part of their bread? See what I'm saying? Like, what if they leave me stuck on $750? So it's a trust thing. You know what I mean? It's a trust thing. And I never got burnt. You know, praise be to God. I never got burnt. You know what I'm saying? So I just put myself out there and let people know how I was doing it and how I was giving it up. So I never got burnt. Again, praise be to God. I never got burnt. I hear that people have gotten burnt in different ways. And that's why I'm stressing to you, do your due diligence. Okay? So boom, that people did give me loads even though I was young. But when you call, that's why I stress load boards. Why would I don't hate dispatchers. I just don't do them if I don't have to. I have dispatchers on call. I have dispatchers hitting me up left and right, seeing if I need something, where I'm at. Yes, I got more dispatchers than I can count. I use them as a last resort. If I go in a dead zone and I've been searching on my phone and I can't find nothing, I'll start texting them. Hey, what y'all got? I'm in Michigan. What y'all got? I'm in New York. What y'all got? I'm in Florida. You know, I'll start hitting them up. They'll be like, where you at? Can you do this? Boom, bap, boom, bap. I'll do that. I don't do it because, for one, I learned that they're just like me. They're going on regular load boards just like me, because sometimes, yo, I done seen the same loads that they trying to sell me. I done seen the same loads that they trying to sell me, you know, on the load board. All right. So they just probably got 5, 6, 7 load board. I use only like really 1 or 2. That and DAT and truckload is the ones I really use. They might have like 7 load boards that they might be on. So it seems like they got everything going on. Now they're just on load boards. They don't got certificates. They ain't got no license. Man, if they do, that's cool, but you still on a load board. You are not getting some inside scoop just because you're a dispatcher. No. Brokers have a whole nother board. They have a whole nother board that we don't see. You feel me? Like, for instance, a load might be going from North Carolina to New York for $2,000. Well, the broker really got that load for about $3,000. You feel me? But he's shooting it out there to us for $2,000 because he's trying to keep a little small in his pocket. And if we take it, then good. He puts $1,000 in his pocket. They're on something totally different. But dispatchers, man, they're on the same load boards we're on. All right? So I keep dispatchers in my back pocket. I go out here and I go on a load board. And when you get on these load boards, you talk. You talk. You're going to call the number. Hey, I see this load that you got going from North Carolina to New York. Is it available? They like, yeah, we paying $1,500. What's your MC number? You give them your MC number. If your number is active and is good, it's going to show up in their system. They're like, all right, boom, it's going to be over such and such and such and such. We're going to pay the $1,500. You cool with that? Can you take it? When can you get to it? Such and such. They're going to be like, all right, I'm going to send you the rate con. When they send you that rate confirmation, that's your load, okay? They're going to send, now, don't get me wrong, there has been instances where they done sent rate cons and the load still got taken. They'll hit you back later, oh man, cancel that, man, I'm sorry. That happens. Or you'll get to the site and they'll be like, what? Somebody just picked that load up. Man, things happen. Then the broker don't want to answer the phone, stuff like that. The agent don't want to answer the phone, you know what I mean? So you back to the drawing board. But when you go on that load board, man, that's your chance to really talk. You gotta talk. People, see, I'm a people person. I talk. I ain't afraid to talk. I ain't worried about what somebody thinking or what somebody got going on. Man, I don't care about that. Oh, y'all see the purple light up there and the little glitter in the headrest. I'm in my wife's Jeep. You know what I mean? Don't mind that. But it was getting a little hot in here. But when you get on the load boards, you have to be talking. You have to be talking. You have to negotiate. They are there to sell you that load. But don't get crazy. Don't get crazy greedy, but don't just go for anything. You have to understand somebody else is on the other line and they're probably also calling about that load. So if they tell you the load 1,500 and you like, I gotta get 1,700 and all this, they might be like, all right, hold on, let me check with somebody about it. All right, they're not checking with nobody. They're clicking that whole button. Hello, yeah, you calling about the load? Yeah, it's going for 1,500, man. I can't. Or they'll do this. Hey, it's going for $1,400, man. We can't go no higher than that. You cool? That person say, yeah. They're not even coming back on the phone to talk to you. They're just going to leave you on hold or either click you off dead. So know before you even call them if you are willing to take that load. Because some of them, they won't have a rate on it. So when you call, they're going to say, well, what's your rate? See, right there, they're measuring your rate against what other people are telling them. Like I said, if it's 1,500 and you might be like, well, it's 700 miles, 730, 740, 750 miles. So you want $2 a mile, right? So you're going to say $1,500. Well, when you saying $1,500, that's how they're doing it. That's how they doing it. They might be like, okay, hold on, man. I can go 14. I know I can go 14. It's on you right there. It's on you. If you can't do it, don't take it. All right? Don't lowball just to get loads. Something else will come. Something else will come. All right? So that's it right there real quick. Just shoot something fast at y'all, man, for y'all to kind of check that out and get that all together. But I just wanted to shoot that to y'all real quick, okay? I'm going to send y'all some more stuff. I just wanted to give y'all, hey, what's up, Naomi? I wanted to give y'all something quick because people was hitting me up and wanting to know about, you know, load boards. You keep talking about load boards and then box trucks and then rentals. So I just ran y'all something real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna run it down real quick. My wife in the car right now, we about to dip. But look, I'm gonna run it down for you one last time. If you can, get your stuff together first. You hear me? Get your stuff together first. Keep your day job, get your stuff together, wait on your MC number to go active. Okay? Go on a load board. Use dispatchers as your last resort, all right? Because you're giving them 10% of each one of your loads and they're doing exactly what you are doing. And if you don't have an MC number or your number's not active and they have to sign you up with theirs, they're going to charge you another 5% for that. And remember, the factoring company always gets 3%. So now you're at 18%. When you can do it yourself and only give the factoring company 3%. You can't beat the factoring company. But in order for you to go through the factoring company, your MC number got to be active, all right? But that's it right there. This your boy Aaron. I'm going to hit y'all back with some more stuff later. Hey, if you like it, hit that like button. If you ain't subscribed yet, subscribe. Hit that notification button, okay? So that y'all will be updated with everything I got coming to y'all. Hey, man, peace and blessings. Love you.